So, today's topic is kids should be allowed to have pets, right? Okay, and you guys agree that kids should have pets. You guys disagree that kids should be allowed to have pets. Why don't you tell me why? Let's start with the disagree team.
If you live in an apartment, if your pets can be a problem to neighbors because sometimes dogs may bark in the night and some pets can poo on the sidewalk in their apartments.
Okay, so dogs and other pets can be a nuisance to your neighbors because of sound and because of the pollution they can make.
For the pollution problem, the owner of the pet can clean it up, and the noise problem, I have a pet dog in my grandmother's house, and the neighbors really don't say anything about it.
Okay, John wants to add some support. Okay.
And for special policemen, they have those dogs that could be a great help to them because when they are trying to follow a crime's trail, the dogs can smell their tracks, so they can lead to the person who did the crime, and capture them.
Okay, so dogs can be very useful. What do you guys think?
But actually, we're talking about kids. And kids can maintain the dogs that help policemen or other blind people.
Okay. Good. Any other arguments from either side? I haven't heard you speak yet.
Kids can concentrate on their studies and homework in the house because, pets, they usually buy dogs, and dog has to clean up the messes, and then you could waste time.
Okay, so having a dog, having a pet can be a distraction for kids in doing their homework, right? John?
Yes, but you said having a pet could be a distraction when you're working, but how about example of fish? Fish doesn't make any noise for your concentration, so it could not be a problem when you have a fish in your home.
Okay, so you get a different kind of pet that doesn't make noise. What do you guys think about that?
But we have to feed them, even fish.
Very good. Even fish we have to take care of. We have to feed them. We have to clean the algae on the inside of the glass tank. We have to change the rocks sometimes. You know that, John?
I have a fish in my house, and you said that not clean in the tank could be a big problem, but for me, the fish doesn't care about the algae in the tank because I've not cleaned it for the fish tank for almost 3 months, and none of the fish died about the algae in the tank.
But maybe they're a little bit sick and healthy? No.
Actually, goldfish can die for one day not feeding them and not clean.
But I have a goldfish, and I didn't fish for 2 weeks or something because I went to the holiday. But he was alive and just playing around.
It's true, goldfish are generally pretty strong.
Also the fish, if you give the little amount or just too much amount of the food, they can easily die. So that better than killing them because of problems that they don't know using actually. Then I think it is better not take care of or growing the animals.
So Mike has another good argument. He says, not only, obviously it takes time to feed your pets, and then you can't do your homework, but also children might not know how to take care of their animals. They might give their fish too much food and they can die. Or they might not clean up the mess from the animal and the animal gets sick. Or there's many things, maybe children don't always know how to take care of the animals. Yes?
As I said, I have a fish, and your argument as Mike, that is not a fact because I once gave a fish almost much food, and they just eat their property, and the rest of the their property. They just eat their property, and the rest of them eat their
Like rocks and things?
no, they just eat their amount.
Oh, they eat the
They
correct
just-
amount.
Yeah, correct amount, and the rest of the food they just leave it. And there is no. That is a rare fact that fish eat too much.
Wait, I want to hear. I think somebody from this side first. Andy, maybe?
Actually, I was in the 4th grade, but one student put lots of he feed lots of foods to the fish, so the fish died at the next minute.
Yeah, actually, I heard that too. If you give fish a lot of food, they don't know when to stop eating. They're not so smart. They will eat until they die. And, John, also, even if they didn't eat the food, then maybe that would make more pollution in the aquarium. That could also kill it, right? That's what you're going to say. I'm sorry, I'm talking for you guys. But let's hear some arguments for this side.
And Andy, how do you know that fish ate too much food and died? You didn't see it, so that cannot be a fact for the debater.
So you're saying the fish might have died from something else.
Yeah.
There's not
You don't know if
evidence.
it's
It could be from maybe
stress.
the stress
Yeah.
or hitting the glass too many
Yes.
times, right? Or giving it something else that's not food to eat. Andy.
Actually, I bought the fish right that day, and I feed just lots of food, and I just keep watching it, and I saw the fish die.
Okay, so Andy says he has personal experience. He saw the fish die from that. Right?
Like also, like if you put too much feed, and like we can easily see in the water the crackers or something like all gone, then they could know that fish can eat it all.
And you can know, right? So there is evidence that the fish. You guys all had some very good arguments. I know some of you still want to talk. But let's just do a quick poll. How many of you actually have a pet? 1, 2. Okay, you guys disagree that we should have pets though?
No, that's not an ant.
Ah. But you called it a pet. So you kind of agree you can have pets, right? Andy, you have a pet?
I bought a hamster, a turtle, a fish.
Oh, wow. So why do you disagree?
They all died.
They all died. Okay. Okay, good job everybody. You can sit down. Thank you. You can clap.